figured we'd give it a go. All right, let's see. How y'all doing today? Everyone have a good Thanksgiving?
Still full.
That's funny. I hear you though, man. We had a big one. A lot of family, a lot of food. Eh, More volume on open today than yesterday.
Can't say. Are you showing your screen? And good morning.
Oh, good morning. Here, yeah, let me share it here. Hey, thank you. Yeah, no, I was just looking at volume from Wednesday at open. We had like 3K in a bar on the opening candle compared to today. We got like 1K. It's very, very low volume, but opened up, tapped into that zone, moving our way back down. Let's see. Might not be, much of anything, but I figure I'd hop on here and just see.
There's a 1 minute tight.
Yep, there it is. Right out of the open. So there's one winner day after Thanksgiving. 2 minutes after open. But this market is moving super slow right now. Tapped right into this zone now. I wonder if we'll keep pushing. That was crazy yesterday, huh? With the outage. I seen somebody say that what happened yesterday hasn't happened in I think 13 years or something like that. There we go. And got a nice TP2 out of that trade. Titan.
I think it's going to go up to the previous daily highs at 420, and we'll see what it does.
Mm-hmm. We got an area up here. I actually had already drawn this up before, but I deleted it. This whole area there. So if y'all remember, what was it? I think it was last week during this time when we were breaking down below these areas. I had, oh, here it is. Yeah, so I had marked this area up, and then so we dropped down out of this area, found some value down here for a day or two, and then moved back up through those, breaking through these. So I'd say if we keep going up, we'll probably at least hang out here for a minute. We did for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So there's a lot of volume that's collected all in these areas here. So that'd be a good target. That takes us from where we're at now at 390 all the way up to like maybe 500 or 550 to start. That is if it just keeps going up. There's another Titan. Let's see if I can. That instantly hit TP. That was fast. I seen it set up. You would have had to put your order in right away. And this is awesome too. For the market to be pumping out winners like this, because on Monday, Tuesday, it was so volatile you could barely enter the market without thinking, a couple like really thinking about it. But here you can see a big difference. There's nothing says exceeds risk. In fact, this is NASDAQ, and we're even getting setups that say, you could trade 2 contracts, 1 contract, 2 contracts. So there's a TP1 for I've got mine set to $500 risk per trade. And so we've got TP1 $383, $450 there. So almost $1,000 on the day with these trades. This thing is moving. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And not too crazy. So to put this into perspective, you guys, to compare volatility and why I talk about it a lot and why to be careful with your accounts when if you're not sure what volatility is or how volatile something is. Right here, what we have right now, 15 minutes into open. So the market has been open for 15 minutes at one of the most volatile times of the day, right? It's moved 90 points. That's it. So 90 points from open till now, high to low. When last week, one candle, one 1 minute candle, meaning that one of these candles right here was almost the same size of this entire range. And so, um, that's crazy, right? Like we were looking at candles last week that were 60 to 100 points in size, and that's just 100, 50 points here, 60 points there, 50 points here. So, and how TradingView scales everything, it doesn't look any different. This candle could be 60 points, or it could be 14 points, right? So, good example of what that looks like and how. So I mean, literally, like last week you could have sold here and you could have sold here, right? And again, this could have been like a 1 minute candle right here, and this was worth just a move like this. Here, I'll just do this move right here was worth, like $500, just like that. One little move, one candle, just like that. Or yeah, this was 25 points. So that's just crazy, though. That like something that just the difference in volatility. Get messed up if you don't get or realize that it's volatile, and that's why these have these built-in things here where it'll tell you if it exceeds risk or not. Most of the time on NASDAQ, depending on your risk, it's going to say 1. But if you're risking like a lot less than $250, $300, you're gonna get exceed risk over and over on those volatile days.
It was super slow last night.
I didn't even look at it. I seen the issues, everyone was talking about, and I said, you know what, let me just not even open these charts. No reason to even open
Yeah,
them.
it wasn't. I don't know who trades Thanksgiving, but it's not. I I looked at it for a little while
Hmm.
just because I wasn't doing nothing, and I was just like, man, this thing is man a snail's pace, like almost no volatility.
Yeah.
You get chopped up so easy in that thing.
Yeah, I did, you know what, I did look at it one time yesterday, just zoomed out kind of, and all I saw was this right here. When it was before It was before this. I guess this is where it turned off. I don't know for sure, but it was before this part, and all I seen was was this right here, just moving like that. Let me see how. Let me see the size. Oh my God, yeah, that's 15 points. That range right there, and this happened from 5 o'clock till like 5 a.m. Or no, it's 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. till 7, 8 o'clock when it cut off. I don't know if that's when it cut off or what, but 15 points is crazy. Especially
Yeah, I came in yesterday morning. There was only me and Sheldon, and it was like you said. It was a 15-point range. It was like
yeah.
it was just. I've never seen that in my life.
Look at it on a 15-minute time frame.
It's like nothing.
Yeah. It's actually the entire yesterday's range was in one volume area from the afternoon before the market reset. Look at this on the 15-minute. There was one candle right before the market closed on Wednesday, and it never left that range. That's crazy. It actually opened up and did pretty good this morning. It instantly, a couple Titans won straight off the bat right here. We watched those happen. So we had 1, 2 there, and then we've had one more signal. So we had 3 signals from indicators, and so far they've all won at least TP1. 1 from the volume, and then 2 from Titan. I'm honestly surprised we're even able to trade after that little outage that happened throughout the night.
One good Titan today for me, and I'ma call it a wrap.
Yeah.
I be leaning more and more to taking them pre 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock counts, them 10 o'clock Titans, but I be trying to wait that first 30 minutes out. I've been doing it long enough now to where I sometimes
You said you're trying to wait until you're trying to
that,
stay in the habit of waiting until the 30 minutes goes.
yeah, but I like waiting that 30 minutes
Mm-hmm.
But I see them win so much that first 30 minutes, man. Like,
Yeah,
I think they almost been undefeated the last couple weeks.
yeah. There has been some good trades.
It's been some, and they've been fast, and you know, like I done seen these win, and then the first one after the 10 o'clock, it'd be a loser.
Mm-hmm. Well, we look at what we've got so far. I mean, we opened up. Sorry, we're trending up for the day, so we're moving up. We opened up right inside of this area. So we opened up, made a new high of the day, came down, swept this previous low and this low here, just barely, just kind of like a quick little grab right down here. So below the current low of the day, plus is this a round level, or did I? No, I marked this up. Let me just get rid of you. Yeah, so came down, sweep the low here, and I don't know, 10 o'clock. What do we got in 5 minutes? Might move on up. Got all right. I finally just got Addis hooked up here. Everything set up. All right. There's another TP on Titan right there. We have a I don't know how aggressive you can say, this is, but we have what would be considered aggressive selling right now over the last, even though the candles are going up over the last 3 to 4 minutes, we actually have more sellers than buyers. So if that keeps holding up, typically buyers will, sooner or later price realigns with Delta.
There's a sell for Titan on gold.
Let's see. Let's see. How does gold even look this morning? It's kind of the same.
It seems like my spread's a little wide though too.
Did you say the spread is wide?
Yeah, wider than normal.
Yeah, I'm looking at the order book on NASDAQ and it's the same way. There's even some gaps like at certain areas, which is not something you typically see. There's that push right there. Sellers came through.
And it went up and just barely wicked the high today too
Mm-hmm.
before it turned around. Caught everybody with them limit orders.
Yeah. It kind of looks like I'm not gonna leave this here because I don't want to have a big giant box on my entire screen all morning, but it kind of looks like we have almost even like this right here. You see, because I mean, it wicked out and then wicked right back in, so it's almost more like these areas here. And you see it came out, slammed it back in, came out, slammed it back in, and then it came and touched it to the tick right there. Same price level right at pretty much a point off of round number 400. So it's just what it looks like to me, which is good for us because look, we have zones down here. So if price keeps coming down here and turning around, we can just scoop them up and scoop them up, trade right back into the range. If it wants to consolidate, we'll let her consolidate. Bottom of this range at 361. Well, it's not even bottom of the range. Right here is the midpoint of the day. So it's like 50%. Literally right here is like 50% of the day high to the day low. If you were to draw Fibonacci from here to there, 361 is that midpoint, and a lot of times price will play around there. Let me just make sure I'm reading that. Yeah, 361.
That's your nice big sideways screen.
What'd you say?
That was your nice big sideways screen.
Oh, the one that just popped over there. Yeah, I don't know why it went over there. And that's what it looks like though. You see how easy you can read that when it's like this. I don't know how to actually share. Let me see if I can switch it real quick. I'll show you what that looks like. Let's see. I'm gonna hit stop share or change. There we go. Change. Let's try that.
Gold's dumping. That Titan on gold one. And
Can you see this, Sheldon? You see how the screen looks different? But you see,
yeah.
so like I don't look at it like this. I look at it like this, and you see when it's vertical like that, I can actually read the ladder real easily.
32-inch screen.
Yeah, I think yeah, 32, but it's sitting on its side. So see these candles, it doesn't matter how big the candle is, it can stretch as much as it wants. I can real clearly see everything. There's POC. If I need to squish it up a little, I can. Yeah. Christmas music. We're not in December yet.
Well, that's me. Sorry.
I'll mess with you.
My daughter beat me. She started listening in October. I was like, oh, I forgot about Christmas music.
Wow.
We don't have snow in Texas, man. I gotta do something.
I hear you. And what part of Texas are you from?
Island, just off the coast of Corpus Christi.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can remember going to Corpus Christi as a child, we lived in Beaumont for some years, and I feel like when we lived there, I don't know how far away Beaumont is from there, but I feel like we'd drive there or something.
Yeah, they put a water slide park on our island, and and I'm talking like God knows how many miles of concrete of water slides,
Yeah.
and then they tore it down.
What?
I know, I've never seen it. I mean,
Did
it
somebody get hurt?
was like 5 square miles. Yeah, I guess, but that's not the first time something like that's happened at a water park. This is Schlitterbahns too, not some junky, no name crap stuff. I mean, it was like literally 2 streets away from my house, and I'm like, this is the greatest place ever.
Right.
You just sit on the lazy river for all day.
Hey, I just wanted to show you guys something. I feel I don't expect a lot, but I am feeling a little bit of pressure right now. So we've officially all right. So Delta is tracked cumulatively through the day. You see, Delta's pushing down real hard, but price wasn't doing what Delta was. So Delta started pushing down right here, right at about 950. And as you look down here, you'll see Delta pushing down hard, but price has actually been consolidating. So at some point, they may release it, and it'll actually price will align with Delta. So just keep an eye on that. Might be one of the most worthy things we get today. We're reapproaching the bottom of this range here now. So if you've got a platform that has Delta on it, you watch that because Delta was divergent during this whole consolidation area for a long time. So we could have been looking for reasons to sell, and now price is aligned with it. But I mean, we've had almost 20 straight minutes of Delta pushing, and because it's tracked again cumulatively throughout the day, we've switched in the last 10 minutes from being net positive to net negative when it comes to Delta. So just keep
The delta on MNQ is quite different.
really
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too.
looks completely different, huh?
It matches the candles going up and down.
Huh.
Yeah, on MNQ it look like a little downtrend.
It looks normal. Well, it's now. Well, I was about to say in the last 3 candles, everything lined up, but just letting you know what I'm seeing here. That's on NASDAQ. When I see that, I'll typically start looking for something to happen. Where that could be one of those really good flush style trades. Just something to happen. Normally, when you see a divergence between Delta and price, that means that something's happening kind of behind the scenes. Right back at POC now. POC is currently at 375.
Look like you want to go up. My Delta's going up strong, hard.
See, my Delta
Kind of around the same area that it was earlier when it made that little up move.
See, my Delta's pushing down on NASDAQ right now. Candles moving up and Delta's pushing down.
Yeah, Delta's pushing down. That's interesting.
Yeah. I went ahead and just took a short right here. We're right at 375. It's a quick one. I was in and out. I took it from that round level right back down to the volume in that bullish candle at 362. So it was like super, super quick 10 points. Look like this. just from here right down to here. And that's my 2 trades I've taken so far. So you see I got one here and took profit there. That was a Titan trade right here from here to here. And then I just took this one based on the delta divergence. I mean, literally, man, this candle was bullish and pushing up while delta was red and pushing down. So I said, you know what? I'm right at 375. We're at the high, so I was thinking I'd sell here with my stop right above the top here, just like this. And that would be a 1 to 1.5 or so risk. I got in and out. And then you can see I targeted the volume that was down inside of this candle right here. This was a bulk of the volume here, and it just pushed right down below it. You can see buy side imbalances, and I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I've got another chart over here that I can see it really clearly. It's zoomed in like a magnifying glass, like this.
Look like we had a Titan setting up for a second.
Yeah, I see it. You mean we're about to get a buy?
It looked like we was about to get the buy, but
Yeah.
then it turned into a sell.
Now we got a pin sell. Let me see what I'm at. If I'm anywhere around 300 for the day, I'm gonna probably just be done. Because why not? Why not just be done? Yeah, I'm right. I'm at the dot. I'm at 303.80. So I'm gonna stop trading. That's 300. That's 300 on all my accounts. So, but I'll hang out for a little while and just see if anything fun happens. But I'm gonna log out of my account so I don't take any more trades. I don't want to. It's Friday. It's Friday, and we had a good week. I had Thanksgiving. I wanna close the day. It's easy, strong, in the green.
On the 4-hour chart, last time we was up here, it sold off from here.
Oh
I
yeah,
think you marked those levels up too that time.
got it right here. I don't have this level. I think I may have had this level marked up at one point, but like this tiny little pullback here, because I could see it where it pushed down and pulled back. But or maybe it was this level right here. I didn't have it marked up this week. There's that sell on Titan. This would be like the lowest risk entry, 50% off of the risk right now, but I'm not gonna do it. Trading, nothing else. Some of these, it's some of these deals that are happening on Black Friday are like just reaching. Like, why are you even doing a deal? Like some of them are like not even a really good deal, you know? They're just like trying to enter this space like, hey, we have a Black Friday deal, by the way, guys. It'd be like 26
Yeah,
like $26 off the first month, and then the next month is the same thing. You save like $20, and then the rest of the nothing else changes. Like Addis, for example, that's what they're doing right now. Like what? It's normally 89. They're like, sign up now for $66. And so you're saving like $20, and then it's a regular price after that.
that's like Apex. They really, unless you get a 100K account, it's not no deal.
Yeah.
You're doing the same thing you were running last week.
Yep.
You just extended that deal.
Yeah. Good. So we've had 1, 2, 3. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 Titan trades, and 4 of them have all hit TP1, at least TP, and then one of them lost. I think. See the sell. It was close, but doesn't count because it didn't hit it. So it was about 1.5 points away from TP here. So one of the cells didn't work, and then this one just came through and won. And this zone seems to be holding up pretty good too. Every time it dips in here, it's a potential $370 trade every time it dips in. So we had 1, 2. Every time it goes from here to here, that's $370.
We just had to bounce off the VWAP.
Yeah, I like it when the VWAP is running through one of these, like just curving through and bink. Delta flipped over as well in that 10-12 candle. It made a push down to the low, and then buyers scooped it up all in that same candle. Closed it up high, and the next candle just right here and just took it.
I didn't take that one because it was too kind of back to back.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have skipped it.
I said I'll wait for the next opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's the one, I feel good about it winning the next one. And it's the lost one too, so I feel good about the next one. I feel real good.
Yeah. What do we got? Delta's lined up with price pretty well too right now. Titan, that 1 minute Titan just barely got away. That one would have worked, but it didn't trigger on time right there. So it disappeared. But here we are back at the top of the range. We'll see if it holds up. Last time it rejected.
I just got a quick $30.
Nice.
Yeah, I sold it at 396. Got out of there at 385. About 386. Almost 10 points.
What?
She playing with that little breakout.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Right at around level 2.
No, Ken, it's interesting how on M and Q you get like those titans on the 1 minute, but on NQ they're either not there or it's different.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know the reason why on a lot of times the reason why they don't show up on MNQ, but you'll see them on NQ, is those little candles. Like when they're little tiny type of candles, that's normally where you don't see them. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't count that as a bullish or bearish candle. It counts it as like an indecision type of candle. So whenever that happens, a lot of times that's what I see.
I'm almost thinking of setting up my chart for the signals on NQ, but trading it on MNQ.
Really?
Yeah, I mean because the price is basically the same,
Right.
but it's just weird. The signals are different, like you said, with the different candles, and the delta too is quite different.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're saying charting on MNQ, but
No,
trading.
no,
Good.
the other way around. Chart on NQ, but trade on MNQ.
Right. Okay. Yeah. What I would do if you do that though, the only thing I'd recommend is give it like give it a little extra space if you're taking the trade on M and Q, because it was just that was my whole thing with it. Was I just noticed, I'm talking about like ticks, like literally ticks, a few ticks, and maybe two, you know what I mean? So like if your stop loss is at a certain number, maybe just put it like 2 ticks above it, because a lot of
Yeah.
times they'll move real close, together, and they end up I don't know, I just noticed it too many times where what I would see happen would be NASDAQ would skate by and M&Q would just barely get ticked out, just like, so the trade would work on NQ and lose by like 1 or 2 ticks. The price, everything looked really, really similar. It was just that tiny little thing. And it would always happen on M&Q. I just spilled something a little bit. I gotta clean up. I'm here. I'm on the charts. I'm just trying to get this cleaned up. Matt, did you do anything for Thanksgiving? Any get-togethers?
Well,
Anything
we have
like that?
Canada. We have it in October.
What? I didn't know
we
that.
yeah we don't yeah it's in October for Canada.
Okay, same. Everything's exact same. You do turkey, stuffing,
Yeah,
ham.
all that stuff. Yeah.
You just do it in October instead.
Yeah.
Okay, learned something new. That's funny. Why? Is it gonna? Is it?
It's the second Monday in October in Canada.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. It's just always been that way. I don't know. It aligns with the earlier harvest season in Canada's northern climate compared to the US. That's the reason. Because the whole idea is it's about the harvesting of the farm food, right?
Right. Well,
And so that's the reason, because it has a northern climate, so it's a different, the farming is a bit different.
right. There's a nice Titan win right there, and I was part of it. We had 2 things. We had a sell zone right here, and we have a Titan. Oops. I actually extended that one out a little bit too, so I got a bigger TP on it.
Today's still not the greatest day of trading. I mean,
Oh, dude, it's like snails. It's like trading snails.
it is. It's low volatility, and it's like like you said, the range is small.
Yeah.
Not as small as yesterday, but it's small.
Yeah.
Like in it's. I know it's like the Friday and it's after like a holiday and stuff, but I mean, I'm just thinking back to some of those other days where you got these 200-point like trending moves. It was so easy to make money.
Mm-hmm. If you're on the right side of the market, easy to make it, easy to lose it, as some people found out. That's why I talk about volatility so often, because with the platforms we use, especially on TradingView is like I'm not gonna say it's the worst. It's a great charting platform, but you cannot tell that it's volatile unless you are looking closely. Like unless you're really paying attention, you won't know that candle, that 1 minute candle, is 60 points. And I don't know if you were on when we first hopped on here, but that's what I was talking about earlier. Well, I think you were. And yeah, it's just you wouldn't know unless you pay close attention, and it can work for you. That's the things, it can work for you. Though depending on the volatility, you're going to be trading you're going to be trading in a different style. Like if it's volatile, you're going to be looking for it. When it's volatile, you're going to be looking for low risk, meaning cheap trades, very cheap trades. And if you do it the right way, you are setting yourself up to make a lot of money that day. And that's why I make a lot of money on volatile days, because once you observe it and you notice, wow, it's volatile, things are really moving, you know automatically what type of trades you're going to look for. And it's going to be very cheap, very low risk trades. Just don't, there's going to be plenty of trading opportunities. Just look for that's red zone hunting, just super, front running trades that have super low risk. Like, on some of these volatile days, I found trades. I got into trades that were around $100 in risk, and that's on those volatile days. So I mean, that's just tick entering almost, where you're risking $100 or so, and and that's price is about to run, anywhere 50, 60, 70 points in the next 2 or 3 candles. If you can just get that wick entry, boom, you're in, or a red zone trade. So,
So Ken, the wick entries, like for like the top of the zone, say you're looking to sell,
Yeah.
you set that up in advance. You don't wait for it and then click the button, right?
Exactly. I'm looking for it. I'm actively looking for it ahead of time. Just sitting there watching, waiting, and
But you'll place the trade like ahead of before it gets there, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Especially if I've already got a signal cooking, and it's sitting there ready to go, or maybe we would have already entered the trade. It's just to give an example. I mean, even like something like this is one of these red zones right here. Um, I wouldn't mind when this was created, I wouldn't mind taking a stab at it all the way up here. You know what I mean? Just why not? Like, why not just take a little stab at it right here? Because a lot of these zones, I know this one didn't work, but that would have just been a small loss, and I'm in control of that. It's fine. So a lot of these zones will hold completely, and so if I get a chance to enter up here, I'm gonna make more money up here entering here by the time it goes down to the bottom of the range. Instead of trying to enter at the bottom of this and take it for 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, I could literally enter and make my money by the time most people are taking their entry. So it's just you will be looking for those types of trades, or if price is coming up here like this, like where it was coming back up to this old high right here, looking for price to pierce through there. And as soon as it starts to turn around, start taking stabs at it. I'm sure that I'm sure this wasn't created like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure it didn't do this on the way up. Maybe a tiny bit, but I'm pretty sure this is a 1 minute. This probably just went up and then started to come down, right? And so those are some of the easy trades right there, is when you're already expecting an area like this. We already talked about that this is the range, and it's holding up perfectly. That's why I took that one trade before the Titan even showed up. And then bam, price comes up here. When you see that, when you see price, you're thinking this candle would have been green, right? And so the candle would have been green, pushing up, and then boom, it starts to leave that wick behind. The higher you can enter up here, the lower your risk. And so could you lose, right, by putting your stop right above here? Yeah, but you're going to lose like points, small amounts of money. And so and then we're looking at the middle of the range. So I'm okay with, going short here, putting my stop right above the high, because if it goes above the high, then I wanted to be out anyways, and targeting here, even on a slow day, that's a $500, almost a $500 move right there. I got 300, but I didn't enter up here at the top. I didn't see it when it hit that. I didn't see it, but I saw it afterwards. Now you do that on a volatile day, this is more like a $1,500 move instead of 500. It's that midpoint here is really holding up as well. Second time or third time even we've bounced off of it since I drew it over here. That's the 50% level from today's high to today's low. So let me see here. 1, well, let's say it like this: 1, 2, 3. Normally after about 3 retests, this is where this was created. We have 1, 2, 3. A lot of times after we hit something that many times, we end up breaking out. Don't know if it's going to happen today, but worth watching. Let's see it come back up here at least one more time, and after we hit this and get a reaction out of it, I might hop off of here. I'm done trading, and I think most people are kind of doing the same thing, being done. I don't know why yesterday to me felt like a Friday, so I was thinking today was Saturday. Wonder if that'll be a good buy out of here. It's like a red zone type of trade down, and like buying down in here. If it maybe not, it's pushing down below it. I was thinking buying up to that area, but Delta disagrees right now. What do we do? We just tapped 375. It's a little volume level right here where we're at. See if it reverses off of that. Did reverse right off that zone. Made another zone. Hey, look at Cedric showed up here. He tried to come in here silently.
Yeah, right. I just got here.
Tried to sneak in here,
What up?
you turkey.
Yeah, I got me a little $100 this morning. I ain't doing nothing major.
Yeah.
Being diverted. Everybody's Thanksgiving. Gobble gobble. Be facing
good.
together, namely peace. The fight against hunger. Smoked a brisket for like 27 hours. They took forever.
Hey,
I hate smoking stuff.
Cedric, can you hear the TV?
Poke right now.
Can you hear that okay? Because we can.
You know what? My friend's old. All right, he needs to hear it.
Yeah, no, had a good good turkey day. Did you know in Canada they celebrate Thanksgiving in October?
No, did not know that.
Me neither. Learned it today. Matt told me because he lives in
Is
Canada.
it still turkey? Do they still do turkey?
Yeah, everything.
Oh yeah.
Exact same. I'll let him tell
Oh,
you.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Crazy.
Yeah.
So Matt's next year in October, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where do they move Halloween to?
Hey, bro.
Everything's the same.
Let's see if we're heading back up. And it rejected off that zone. Perfect right there. It's a good trade with the break of the low. Round level at 375. Everything lined up real good for that. It was a round level 375. Bottom of a zone, volume pocket right there from this big bullish candle right here. There's, if you were to look inside of that candle, there's a ton of volume sitting right down here at the bottom of it that shot it up. Oh, I missed. Wow. I tried to capture a picture of this, but it was too late. It had already closed part of the trade, and it went right to the TP too. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. I don't
Okay.
I don't know how much more action we're gonna get here, but I'm glad I was able to get in. I didn't do any trading yesterday whatsoever, so didn't do anything. So let me get this pulled up here. Slow day, but managed to pull a few trades off. 100% win rate because I just took the 2 trades and that was it. Easy.
Well, today and yesterday together, right? Because I didn't trade yesterday either. But I saw some people.
Yeah, I didn't even look at a chart yesterday. I didn't look at one.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it. The only reason I looked at the chart is because everybody started talking about the CME freezing.
Same, exact same. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, don't get caught up in today. In today's lack of volatility. We went from being super volatile to no volatility. So just remember, look, yesterday the entire I know you could be sitting here looking at it and it looks like a normal chart, kind of. But if you actually zoom out and look at the entire range yesterday, it was a total of 54 points from open to close, high to low, 50 points all day long. Today, a little bit more, but about double, but it's not very much. And right now we're stuck in this range that is about 50 points, which is the same size as yesterday. So just don't get caught up. Trade smart, be smart about it. If you're going to trade at all, just make sure that you've identified where you're at in the market and what's going on. And I've already got this printed up here. So if you want to copy this is the current range that we're working, and it's working really well. So we got this area marked up and got this area, and you could see price failure, 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 failure over and over again. So as long as we keep holding this, it'll be easy trading. You just have to be patient and wait for it to get to the highs and the lows. And we'll just do everything. I'm not going to do the webinar or anything today because I know a lot of people are traveling or out and doing their thing. So we'll pick back up on Monday, back with our regular schedule, and we'll go get it. So I'll see you guys on Monday.
See ya.
Later, guys.
Later.
Bye-bye.